What's up YouTube, Cod4Man221 here, and welcome back to another part of the Austria campaign for Napoleon Total War. We're making some progress, we have Strasbourg and Switzerland, but we need to keep pushing towards France. I figure once we repel Napoleon's army, which is just about to cross from Flanders and Wallonia into Alsace-Lorraine, that might help. And I was also looking at some of our research, and it would be very good to go down this route for the joint stock companies, get more research. Well, the naval units don't really matter, but the wealth to our regions and more wealth around, like that'll help with some of our things here. So I think we just need to really end a turn. Let's keep saving up some money. Actually, yeah, wait for the barracks to be constructed. We are obviously saving up our money to improve these, to get the drill schools, to be able to get better units and some better cav. So here we go. The Emperor, will he attack? The Emperor has attacked. Now my question is, do I have walls? I do not recall having walls here. And we're being sabotaged. Great. I am building another army in Austria, that is right. I had forgotten, but that will be very good. Or we could take a bunch of attrition. Get out of the Alps, guys. These are Hungarian. I don't think I wanted them necessarily in an army. Okay, so we got some cav. We're gonna need some cannons, and we're working on getting a better cannon factory here, as well as the drill school. So I'm gonna hold off with this army for just a little bit. Research is still coming along too. So about 3 turns, we should be able to switch over to other things. So we're under siege. We do not, looks like we do not have any walls. We cannot replenish. Napoleon has a very full army here also now. I'm going to train some militia here, and this army needs to get going. They'll be unhappy. That's okay. But it's very important to relieve the siege here at Strasbourg. Okay, the AI, well, it's once again giving them very good odds because they do have Napoleon. We have Russian troops on the field. Some militia are going to come help us. Oh, yes, we definitely need the militia. And let's go on the battle map here. Yeah, with Napoleon, you really have to... You have to kind of win, hold, reinforce, move on to the next one. You can't just blitz right to Paris. The French have very big armies, and it's important to be able to just hold that. Doesn't look too bad. He's defending. We have to come out and attack him. So, okay. I got my cavalry, I got my infantry. I realized I do not have any real line troops in this army, which is not good. These are a bunch of Jaegers and light infantry, basically. I'm just going to set up like this briefly. I know they're defending. I would actually really need to spread out my cavalry because that artillery of the French could probably lay into me. This isn't even a very good angle. Yeah. Oh, my guys are coming from behind. Okay, that's interesting. This is really bad, actually. I have very little units here. I'm gonna start running my cavalry. Looks like I'm getting my reinforcing cavalry, which is, I really need infantry. Run in position, man. We gotta be ready for the French. Okay, it looks like the French are holding. That is fine for me. As we will do the very, is that a good angle still or no? Well, let's see if we can hit Napoleon. I may have to pull up a little bit further. Yes, we are going to pull up our cannons. I hear French units trying to charge. Jaegers, get up here. We need to put up some stakes here to make it hard for the cav. In fact, if they wanted, their cavalry could basically just charge. Okay, now we should have a clear angle to Napoleon. I'm going to... Jeez, look at all that artillery they have. Set up the stakes, man. Oh, my cav's right here. Okay, cavalry, let's group up. I can only get 20 units, unfortunately, on the field at a time. There's no large army button like in Rome, too. Okay, we're gonna start engaging some French units like this giant blob here. I think that we can actually... Okay, Napoleon's running over here by himself. He's either very brave... Well, he is very brave to actually be running against all my cavalry, so... If I can get rid of this horse artillery on this left side, that will make me feel a lot better. It's gonna be a little bit tough. The AI... The Hungarian hussars are going to be fighting Napoleon himself on the battlefield. Keep in mind, you can't kill him. It is his game, Napoleon Total War. And they had the AI had the same issue I did with my cannons. Have we killed anybody? Where are you going, guys? Napoleon's over here. I'm not paying attention to these guys. I think my own artillery is actually shooting.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Okay, Napoleon's wounded again. This is tricky because I do not feel really comfortable pushing these guys, but I guess I'll skirmish with them. Oh, we need to attack these guys. These guys have guns. Don't let them shoot us. Are you still shooting into the ground, guys? Now, some of you said that the stakes might... Some of them are hitting. Oh, geez. Nope. Run.
Our men are running, sir.
Well, that was unfortunate, but at least we're taking shots into the French here and definitely getting a decent amount of kills. I don't know if I try to go closer. I mean, this is just a very... Oh, there's... That's a problem. Now, I do know I'm using my general there, but he is a real general. He likes to fight, get his sword bloody. I'm going to move my cannons up even further to maybe right here. Are they... We're still shooting, aren't we? We outranged the French, so that is definitely helping us. Oh, I have cav right here. Yeah, that's right.
Sir, your general has been killed. This is a black day.
Oh, well, he is my secondary general, so that's okay. His bodyguard, for betraying us, will now charge into the enemy. Oh, jeez. That really hurt. I did not see them, that many that were in the woods there. Okay, let's bring out my own artillery. Again, because it's not close enough. We'll be in canister shot range soon enough. I'm gonna just move my general up over here to the left, away from whatever cannons they have left here. So the French artillery, yeah, the general's unit ran. That's fine. Pull back. My men are continuing to take shots into the French, which is good for me. I will continue. So, enemy militia. I don't think I have the numbers to charge. I think if I get my cannons actually in a position where they can almost hit these guys point blank, I think then they might charge. Then I can flank with all my cavalry that's here. Okay, we're in a position. Okay, get these guys ready. I'm actually gonna hit these guys right now. These guys are firing at will. Let's be the cannon. This is always a fun. Come on, there we go. Look how close the French are. You're actually the shrapnel here. Or the canister. Look at that. Okay, I know we just missed everybody. Oh good, I'm glad I have my cannons on the field from the other army. That's what I really needed. I'm being sarcastic there. Cannons in a very dominating position right now. They're climbing up a hill, slowly marching, making no sense of that. Caravan of these Fusiliers. Look at that. Brutal. My German grenadiers trying to hold the line. I gotta be careful with my cavalry not to get them all killed. The thing is, when they reform, they have more of their line that gets in the canister range. There we go. A little bit of a victory. I know that was a little long. Longer than I thought for a battle, but the way my reinforcements came in, this main army in Switzerland definitely needs some line infantry, that is for sure. That is for sure indeed. Okay, 300 losses. 1,400 for the French. Their army. Oh, I gotta love that sound bug. Well, besides the fact these guys lost their general, I think they did a decent job. I'm gonna hire... Let's go with this guy. Strong defender, superior general. Never fix that after many, many, many years. Okay, how are we doing construction-wise? Okay, 1 turn. Get some cav. I should make them train a little faster. I was looking before I started this part on... So, basically you can have a supply post, right? And that would be... somewhere around here I had a supply. I think it was Bohemia? Yeah, so you can have a supply post. It's to be a commercial center. So I was looking around to see if there's any more. These are industrial centers. It's not like you can just demolish all the buildings and pick one. Okay, so there's a commercial center, and this is in... Well, is this part? Oh, this is part of Paris. So that will help for replenishment rate if we take Paris. Is that right? That is this whole region. Okay. So Rheims does not have anything. These are all industrial centers. Oh, we have a supply warehouse here that I was working on. Well, I mean, your cavalry's pretty healthy. I might just swap you guys out. Okay, your healthy cavalry is going to pop into this army. And this army is going to go to the border here. Now I've angered multiple people. Let's exempt you from taxes. Are we repairing this? Yes. Put them there, and then I'll have to go down to Switzerland and try to sort that out. But I want to take another territory. Maybe Wallonia would be good to take. Belgium, intellectual center. I want to take something that has an outpost besides Switzerland. I need a more forward position than that to reinforce here. Well, we'll just... Well, then we have to deal with it. Ooh, sorry about that. We'll have to maybe deal with well, then we have to deal with Amsterdam if we go up here. Oldenburg is at peace. Prussia's allied. I think we're just gonna have to push, honestly. And we have another army we're training back here. Waiting for the cannons. 3 turns. I just gotta end some turns, honestly. So we're gonna do that. I don't want to open myself up to Holland at this point because my front with France is secure. I really think, yes, protest all you want. I really think that the best course of action would be to take out Paris, cut the head off the snake. That 1,500 wealth. Okay, doing better. I am sorry we're having all these sound issues right now. Okay, we will just kill these guys here. Okay, we are 1 province away from Paris. Well, we're right next to Paris, basically. And I wonder what kind of... Oh, this darn, that army's blocking my spy. I'll just bring them around. I wonder if the French will come out and attack. They have a lot of little armies around here. Honestly, this army just needs some line infantry to stand up there. Yeah, I don't recall. We didn't see the Russians because I guess they were, Yeah, I don't know why they didn't show up on... I guess we had only 20 units we could use. Okay, 2 turns. 1 turn for the drill school. I want to be able to train some, like, Emperor's Own, like, some cool units. Research-wise, 1 turn. Yeah. I am very sorry this game is flipping out right now. If that does it again, I'm going to try one more thing. Okay. I don't think we really need to worry about that. Okay. Not on this. This is priority. Ambulances. I almost switch over to like canister shot or carcass. Hellish incinerary. Oh. Interesting. Like the howitzer and everything. Okay, I think I trained some more navy here. So wait, I have 2 ships. The French have 2 ships. These are 74 pounder, 74 guns. Like I said, I want to get... How expensive are these? Okay, they're a decent chunk. I want to get 2 more to be able to control the sea here. Okay, no French response. I wonder how big their garrison is. I don't think they get a garrison if they... Honestly, I could probably win with this army. Why does the German Fusiliers take 2 turns? See if you can find some Germans wandering around here. Actually, we don't want to spend money on that. Might not be holding this province. Might just be going right to Paris. Yeah, it takes 2 turns. Wow, that's weird. I don't even think of them as elite units or anything. Okay, what can we get? So for the military academy, where you get the 47th Czech Regiment. Very, very cool. The first Hussars, Archduke Charles' Legion, the Emperor's Own. And we need conscription tactics. Okay. Those units are cool. We will use them against the Prussians, but I think this army just needs to get going. So, I'm gonna grab a couple more infantry, I think. Let's grab 2 more infantry. Dragoons are much better cavalry. Right, so 11 attack versus... Oh, these Dragoons are obviously heavy cav, but they're range. I'm gonna wait 1 turn for the artillery to be done. Opera House, let's see. Yeah, 1 turn for that to be done, and the other kind of research we're doing. Now, do I attack is the question. I like to take risks. I'm going to try to infiltrate this, maybe. Or not, that works too. So I still can't see what kind of army they have. It looks like just a bunch of lines and cannons, probably. Paris does not have any fortifications, which is good. Let's do it. What do we have to lose? An army I can retrain? Oh, a bunch of cavalry? Psh. Now, since they have no walls, you might as well just besiege them. But guys, we've come to the end of this part. I'll see the next part where we attack Paris, we assault, cut the head off the snake of the Empire, and we will see you then. Godfreyman 221, signing off.